Hey there everyone, welcome back to Path of Exile 2. It's time for a new build and today we're checking out Bitter Dead with Gemling Ascendancy. This build is absolutely cracked at clearing maps and melting bosses. There are only two downsides. First, you cannot do Delirium with this. Don't even try. You need corpses for this build to work and you cannot make corpses with Delirium monsters. And second, it might actually melt your PC while doing it. We have got quite a bit to go over. So without wasting any more time, let's get into it. First, our main skill is Bitter Dead. If you don't have this, you will have to buy from the trade market. What it does is consume corpses and transform them into bitter cores. These cores actively seek out enemies and apply chill to everything around them. Once their duration runs out, the corpses explode and create runes on the ground that deal cold damage over time. Alright, let's take a look at the gear now. For the main hand, we're using Enezune's Charge the Volatile Wand. The most important mod here is the chance to not destroy corpses when consuming them. Try to get at least 29 or 30%. I'm currently running 29% because I really like the crit chance and spell damage on this wand. We socket Asandra's Rune of Wisdom in it for the +1 to spell skills. For the offhand, we don't need much damage. Just stack as much spirit and mana as possible in any scepter. Make sure to socket the Warding Rune of Equinox here. The body armor is very important in this build. We're using the Rune Forged Warrior Invictus. Since this is a mana stacker build, we want mana, elemental resistances, and spirit per socket filled. For the sockets itself, we use Mind Runes along with a Warding Rune of Heart. For the helmet, we're mainly looking for energy shield and resistances. I have socketed the Idol of Ishta here for the extra spirit reservation efficiency. And I also have chaos resistance in it. On the amulet, the best option will be a Corona amulet if you can afford it, or any amulet with +2 or +3 to level of spell skills. And spirit. You can also slot an Idol of Ralakish if you get the Corona amulet. I'm currently using a cheaper one and will upgrade it later. For the belt, we're using Darkness Enthroned. That works like a body armor. For the sockets, use Fox Idol and Rune of Willpower. For gloves, we're using Maligaro's Virtuosity. Make sure to get the Rune Forged version. Here we socket Cadigans to create an extra jewel socket. Then put our best jewel in there with crit chance, critical damage bonus, cold damage, and damage is taken from mana before life. I will also upgrade this later. For the boots, it's pretty standard. Just look for movement speed and resistances. And for the mana flask, we're using Othred's Chalice. Now for the skills. Let's see the main skill first. We are using Bitter Dead with Rakiata's, Vorana's Siege, Corpse Conservation, Pinpoint Critical. And for the last one, you can use Spell Echo, but I have Trickster's Shard here. Basically works like Spell Echo without the downside of cast speed. It does deal 50% less damage, but still works very well. Along with that, we have Skeletal Cleric. For supports, we have Amanamu's Tithe and Brutus Brain here, paired with Sacrifice. Now we have a walking corpse army. We can consume the clerics for Bitter Dead anytime. We also have Soul Offering, Freezing Mark, Archmage, and we are also using Cast on Critical. By the way, I have the full POB link in the description. Check that out for all the details. Now let's take a look at the passive skill tree. We have Essence of Virtue, Advanced Thaumaturgy, Gem-Studded, and Integrated Efficiency. A very important point here, we are using Split Personality Ruby. Can allocate passive skills from the Sorceress starting point. This should be your first purchase. For the full tree, we're using Critical Hit Chance for spells, Critical Damage bonus, some Remnant nodes. We're also using a From Nothing Diamond. Passives in radius of Mind over Matter can be allocated. And here we have allocated Mana Regeneration and Arcane Surge. We're also taking Eldritch Battery, so we can convert our energy shield to mana. Alright, now for the gameplay. It's very simple. Just target your skeletal clerics and keep using Bitter Dead. Once you create more corpses, target them and the cycle continues. Put Freezing Mark on the bosses before fighting them. Use Soul Offering and you're basically done. You can just see the boss melt away. That's gonna be it for my Gemling Bitter Dead build. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Comment if you have any questions or tweaks for the build. and subscribe for more Path of Exile too. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.